our side deck, we have for the Dendays, just in case you play against Shenrons, any random Soul Striker, anybody playing Objection, or just trying to ramp it get up early. Most of the time, if I know they're doing it and I have it, I actually just play it for one. Then they start charging all their mana ramping, and I don't have to spend the mana anymore to actually pop this. I can continue with my game plan to assemble Jinembas or just the turbo mill them out. But if they do end up still ramping, I still have the option of putting them back their turns, and just overall, it slows down their game plan, and again, buying me more time. I play 3 Tokis in the sideboard. In matchups where I really need the Dendays in, she helps tutor me those. In the matchups with when I need Kami, it becomes additional copies of Kami to tutor. And for the mirror match, I actually sideboard out some number of super combos and board these in and take out my Kamis, so you can just put it back on top of your deck and just keep adding an additional card back into your deck to add to the mill clock. Also, another card for the mirror is this bad boy. We haven't seen him in so long. Mainly, if you're playing in the mirror match, you two are going to be milling each other. So what ended up happening was you can pay overwhelm for 2, especially if another one of warp. You can start looping them, just constantly keep reapplying double strike pressure to your leader or to your opponent, to where they have to start losing cards out of their hand and comboing. You can play the mill game while also applying damage to affect their hand and how they affect their decisions. In the final turn, I just got back my double striker, the Isekai or the Champa, whichever you use. So I made everybody have double strike from when he was at 2 life. I do play 3 objections in the sideboard for the Gogeta Shenron matchups, or anybody playing Gogeta or Cell. Yes, it's kind of a dead card if you just top decking in critical situations, but in the cards in the decks that are going to neg your hand size anyways, you might as well get an advantage out of it while accelerating your plays that you can make in a turn, while keeping your hand size to a minimal number or an effective number that you want to keep it at. Last but not least, 2 Mafubas. Any deck that's not really running Battering Laser, you can kind of put these in if they're going for like triple strikers. It's good against Gogeta Shenron. It was good against anybody trying to win off at all cost Vegito or Vegeta, and the mirror match. As long as you're Mafubaing the Demon Sword Janemba, because the end of turn 1, you want to Mafuba this one. You don't want to Mafuba this one, as this falls off and this still mills you at the end of turn. You want to hit this one so you can remove it with your own Demon Sword, and they mill less. It's an expensive one, that's why it's not in the main board, because most of the time I always just ended my turns with 1 or 2 mana. But in certain matchups, it's really powerful, and just again, just stall for time and throw it off the board if you can't answer it with a Janemba. Alright.
As you can see right there, gentlemen, finalists at the ARG 5K. Dan Hardesty with G Sports Entertainment. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my sponsor, G Sports Entertainment. Thank you for everything, sending me out here. And also shout outs to Jacksonville Game Center for helping us out through everything.
All right, guys, see you at the next event.
Have a good one.